looking at synthesis or preparation of alkanes, right? So let's quickly go into how we can prepare an alkane. So I'll quickly let me demarcate the board. So the number one method of preparing or synthesizing of an alkane is catalytic hydrogenation of alkane. So when you hydrogenate an alkane in the presence of a catalyst such as palladium, platinum, or nickel, then the reaction will give you an alkane. So what I mean is this: if you have an alkane, let's use any alkane for instance. Let's use ethane for instance. If I have ethane and I undergo hydrogenation, that is reaction with hydrogen, in the presence of a catalyst, let's use platinum for instance. So this reaction will lead to an addition reaction of hydrogen to this guy. Add one hydrogen here, add one here, then remove the pi bond. So what you're going to have here is CH3, CH3. So catalytic hydrogenation of ethane will yield ethane. That's the number one way of preparing an alkane. So have you seen how we got an alkane from an alkane? Okay. Number two is hydrolysis. Hydrolysis of Grignard. Okay. Hydrolysis of Grignard. Grignard is represented as RMGX. Okay. So when you hydrolyze a Grignard reagent, you will get an alkane. So how do you do that? RMGX reacting with water, H2O. So hydrolysis is simply splitting the Grignard with water. So we're going to have RH. How do we get RH? Water will produce a proton, H. The H will react with the R. Remember that we have this. Okay? So hydrogen will go with R to give you this, then OH will go with this to give you MgOH. That's the formula. So if you have, let's say we have a specific Grignard reagent, let's say we have methyl magnesium bromide reacting with water. So from this reaction, so methyl will pick up one hydrogen here to give us methane plus the rest, magnesium hydroxyl bromide. Okay, so that is the reaction. So this is the alkane. Alkane is produced. Alkane is produced, and this alkane is what? Methane. So this is called hydrolysis of Grignard reagent. So that way you can get an alkane from this reaction. Okay. The next one we'll talk about is reduction. Reduction of RX. RX means alkyl halide. Okay? Alkyl halide. Reduction of RX using zinc chloride and an acid. Okay? Using zinc chloride and an acid, or you can use only zinc, right? You can use only zinc. So in this reaction, what happens here is that the RX, which is the alkyl halide, undergoes a reduction in the presence of what? Zinc and an acid, H plus, an acid. So what happens is that the H plus will replace the X to give us the alkane, which is RH. Then the X goes with zinc to form zinc X2. So with this illustration, let's use any alkyl halide. Let's say we have CH3, CH2, Cl undergoing reduction in zinc and an acid. Okay, arenous acid, acids that can liberate a proton. Okay, so from here the proton will displace this. We have CH3 plus what? Zinc chloride. Right? So that's the equation for this reaction.